Any questions? You can just comment. Well, like we have three kinds of the pyrolysis plant: the batch type pyrolysis equipment, semi-continuous and fully continuous pyrolysis plant. This is the choice for you, that you can find a suitable equipment that depends on your raw materials. So this is why they have different capacities, different efficiency, and suitable for different raw materials. They occupy different land. There are different devices in it. So this is some brief introduction of both these three kinds of equipment. Well, later I will show you one by one what is the advantages and what is the different suitable materials, and how to choose it depends on different waste things. So now in the commonplace, we have our email and WhatsApp. You can just contact with us directly, or if you want to know the catalog or the quotation or the certificate, depends on your materials, you can just send a private message to us, tell us your requirements, and then our sales manager will contact with you immediately. This is some you can see this is some clients' project cases in different continents, that we have our customers in all over the world, more than 120 countries. So just if you are interested in this, you are welcome to visit our client's factory. Or if you want to know more details about how we build the equipment, you can just contact with our sales manager. You can come to our own factory. It's in Henan province, China. Now to know more information of this material and the different steps to build our equipment. Okay, and let's start from this picture. Well, like we have different kind of plastic in our daily life. They are if we recycle this and we use this by having this pyrolysis project, most of the plastic are the waste things, like the daily waste and the medical waste, construction waste. So this kind of plastic, they are have different materials: PP, PPS, ABS, PET, and PVC. All kinds of the plastic. If your plastic have many PET and PVC inside, so it's not suitable to have this business, because they don't have many oil contained, and they have a big problem of the corrosive things. And if you have other plastic, some PP, PPS, then it is very suitable and have a high oil yield. Well, just if you get the pure one, the pure plastic, then the oil yield can reach to 90%. And some other plastic, like the paper mill waste or the daily waste, it will depend on how many water contained and how many other materials contained. Like if you get pure paper mill waste, if there are no more water inside, then there are dry materials, then the oil yield can reach to 60%. But if you get this kind of wet materials, then the oil yield is 20% nearly. So this is a different oil yield. It will depend on different type. And other, like the paper mill waste is a construction waste, or some mold, some plastic bag, some tube. They're all plastic. So it's very common to see in our daily life about this plastic and the random of the waste things. So if we have this plastic pyrolysis business, then we can get this plastic oil, carbon black, and syngas after the pyrolysis production. So it have a large market and big profit to have this. And let's have a look at this picture and how to get the flue oil from this kind of waste things. Here is the first equipment that we have, the continuous type waste plastic pyrolysis plant. Well, this is to have the highest efficiency, the biggest capacity, and can work for 45 to 60 days, just 24 hours without stop. So this is the newest technique. And nowadays, many bosses, many customers will choose this, are very interested in this equipment because it can use more materials every day and have high efficiency. Don't need to cool down the reactor to discharge the carbon black. It can feed the raw materials and have the pyrolysis business and just discharge the carbon black at the same time. You can see here is one of our client factory in Chongqing City in China. If you are in China or if you just want to come here to visit our client's factory and our own factory, you can come here to see this customer. So this is the customer worked very well, and it have more than 100 tons of the material need to deal with every day. So they have two lines. You can see how it work and have a high efficiency, and how about this quality of the products. And this is a daily capacity. That the biggest one of the fully continuous pyrolysis plant is 50 tons per day. It is the biggest one, and the smallest one is 15 tons. You also can choose 20 tons, 30 tons, or 40 tons. Or if you want a bigger one or smaller one, you can now contact with our engineer and sales manager to give you a program. Depends on your capacity and materials. And some advantages of the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. Fully automatic. You have a PLC system, so it can just work continuously. Don't need many workers to control the whole step. So they all can just using the control panel and computer to have an automatic production. And this is optional device. You can choose it or not. And the second one is the continuous production for 24 hours. So this can work continuously without stop. Don't need to cool down the reactor to discharge the carbon black. Well, this situation is just talk about the batch type pyrolysis plant. And for the fully continuous one, we can work for 45 to 60 days. And the second one, the big processing capacity. So you can choose. And later on, we will have a comparison about the different type. And this is the biggest one, 50 tons per day. And for the batch type and the semi-continuous one, most of our customers are concerned about this 15 tons per day. So this is the difference. And the next one, time and labor saving. That is because we will use the PLC system and it can work continuously. So it's very time saving and labor saving. The whole line, we only need 1 or 2 laborers to control the whole site. Like we need 1 workers to feed raw materials and 1 workers to work at the discharging step to put the bag in the winch to packing this kind of carbon black. And this is the kind of information about the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. So just if you have any questions about this or other step that you want to know, you can just comment. And this is the second one, the batch type pyrolysis plant. You can see this is a customers in Mexico. They have 6 batch type pyrolysis plant because it have more than 100 materials, 100 waste tire to deal with. So it have 6 line, and each material is for 15 tons per day. And you can see the capacity. The biggest one is 20 tons per day, so it's much more smaller than the fully continuous one. And most of our clients will not choose the 20 tons. They will choose 12 or 15 tons because this machine is very heavy, and if you feed the material, it's hard, or it have just the challenge for the equipment to just have this shredder resistance. So this is why we have the biggest capacity of the fully continuous one. And you can have a comparison. If you want to choose a batch type pyrolysis plant, then we need several lines to ensure we can deal with many materials every day. And this is a common step. And you can see we also have 100 kilogram per day, 500 kilogram per day, and 1 ton, 2 ton per day. Because some of our clients want to use this privately, or some college need to get some data, have experiments of this, so they will get the small type of this pyrolysis plant. Just if you want to have the business to get the flue oil and sold it, then it's better for you to choose the 10 ton, 12 ton, to 15 ton, and 20 ton. Or if you want to work privately, get the flue oil, use at your private use, or use it at your agricultural machine, then you can get a small capacity. They are different steps. They are a pyrolysis plant unit, a frame step, a frame type. Just all the equipment are controlled in the one space. And this is the advantages of the batch type pyrolysis plant. First is easy operation. It's very easy for just don't have the very high technique, like there don't have many winch. It's very easy to feed and discharge. So there are no more big problem like to cog the materials or some other influence. And this is very easy to operation. And the second one, cost effectively, this is much cheaper than the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. Good stability. Well, about the furnace, it can work for 6 to 8 years. Don't need to change it very frequently. Like for some other customers from some other companies, if you chose their capacity, they may need to change the furnace very frequently, like the materials is not the good quality, and they don't have the good welding technique. So just if you want to know about the quality of our furnace or other equipment, you can all contact with our sales manager, or you can come to our factory to see how we built this equipment. And then this is the multiple uses. This is another advantages of this batch type pyrolysis plant, because it can work automatically, and it can just use a multiple use because they are suitable for different materials. Like the fully continuous one, they have some step, the pre-processing step, to change this material to the qualified state. But the batch type pyrolysis plants, we don't need to have some pre-process step. We can put the whole material inside, and these, like the waste tire, waste plastic, oil sludge, coal tar oil sludge, or the aluminium ingot, all this common one or uncommon one, a common material, we can all use the batch type. And some of our customers tell us that they want to have the materials not only the waste tire, they also want to processing this waste plastic. Can they choose one material, that's one equipment that deal with this two material? This, if you have this plan, you can find a good batch type pyrolysis plant. because the fully continuous one is not very suitable for this situation. But the batch type, they can ensure this, and but we need some just like this deep change of the device, like we need the declogging device and like the some different temperature control of this. And here you can see this is a pyrolysis plant unit. Like here we said what it looks like. Here is the photo. This is a customer of Australia. You can see here they have 2 pyrolysis plant units, and the capacity is 100 kilogram per day and 500 kilogram per day. Disadvantages you can see it's free installation, cost saving, easy handling, and test available. Don't need engineer to your workshop to install this. It's very easy. You can put it there and it can work. And its cost saving is very much more cheaper than the other plant, and it's very easy handling. You can just put the material and it can start the pyrolysis business. And there you can see this tip. Our engineer team can customize your proper solutions based on your actual needs to maximize your benefits. This is like all the equipment are all designed and built in our own factory. So any unique requirements or some unique materials you don't know if it can have this pyrolysis business, or can you have a suitable device, you cannot contact with our engineering team. We have a mature team for many years to help you, to give you the best program, the best plan for you about the certificate. And this is some equipment details. You can have a look at this. And any questions about this, you can just leave in a comment place, or you can talk to us privately. This is some materials of the pyrolysis furnace, the most important step of the whole business. You can see this is a material we made of 60 millimeter of the boiler plates or the stainless steel. It will depend on different materials that we use. Like if you get the solid waste, the waste tire, waste plastic, then we can use the boiler plates. That is enough. And if you get solid waste, the waste, the hazardous waste, like the waste of sludge, crude oil sludge, they are corrosive. So it's better for you to choose the stainless steel. And the second one, the round shape reactor head. It have a high pressure and temperature resistant. Just the third one withstand high pressure and temperature. Some of these customers or some of the equipment is the plate type, not the round shape. So you can just get comparison. The round shape have a better efficiency. And the second one, you can see how we built the furnace, the 3-step welding process. The 3-step is the first one. We need the workers and to control the 2 plates in the back side. Control it, don't need to move, don't move. And second is to using this pyrolysis, the welding machine, to weld it, and third is to control, to just dry it. And all we use is the machinery to weld this and have a high efficiency. The welding wide is just very wider than this thickness of this boiler plate. And the second is the one-piece design. And there are no risks of cracking. We can use the pyrolysis plant for 6 to 8 years. You can see the first one, long machine service life. And the for materials installation cover, this is talk about the batch type pyrolysis plant and the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant. We have the boiler plate and the cover outside, and then inside is the cement and the cotton inside. The multiple fire protection test to ensure, you can see here, to ensure there are no cracking, no release of this for the flue oil and this smoke, and guarantee the qualified control. And this is some device of different steps. You can see if there are any device that you are concerned of or interested in, we can give you a brief introduction. This is the environment protection device. Just we don't have the water pollution because all the water we use are recycled. Don't have the smoke pollution, don't have the dust pollution. They're all work in the cell design. And no chemical pollution. The only smoke that we need, only pollution that we need to deal with is the smoke, the gas. You can see this is the first one, the carbon black wind transfer system to control the dust, and a sealed conveying system. Because we will have some dust when we discharge the carbon black, but by using this wind conveyor, this is a sealed design, and underground they will have a storage area to just store the carbon black first, and then by using this wind transfer conveyor to backpack it, to convey it into the second like the carbon black processing plant. The second is the tail gas cleaning system, the gas that we can purify first, and then it can go back to the reactor as a heating energy to save our extra heating oil or the heating gas. This is a patent of our company, because if we just burn the tail gas directly, they will have some bad smoke. It's not just can qualified of this environmental protection policies. And the third one is a flue gas purification system. By using this fiberglass material, long service life, 4 sprayers and 4 layers chemical filter to remove the sulfur dioxide and solid particles. This is like we have the combustion system outside, just underground this reactor, so we will have some gas and need to deal with to reach the standards to release. So we will have the flue gas purification system. This is a high standard. We have different plan for you. If your regions the policy is not very strict, you can have a normal device of the purification system, or it's very strict, or want to get a high standard, so you can get this flue gas purification system, the fiberglass spraying tower, or we call the self-radiation system. Now here are the raw materials and the oil yield, we can have a look. You can see like the pure one, pure PP, the oil yield is the highest, more than 90%. And the PP, PS, they are more than 90%. It's very high if you get the pure plastic. And if you get the pure ABS, another kind of plastic, then the oil yield is 40%, like the pure plastic couple, 60%, plastic bag, 50%. Like we need to just know that these two materials not suitable to have the pyrolysis business, the PEC and PVT. You can see some bottle or the tube are not suitable. If your material have many PET and PVC inside, it's not suitable because they don't have the OU, and they have many paraffin inside. So have a terrible corrosive problem, and they have the bad smoke, the harmful for the human body, and so it's not the best materials to have them. And you can see this is the materials that we can choose. The multiple solid waste, medical waste, or some other recyclable waste. Like the most common one to have the pyrolysis business is the waste tire and waste plastic. They are all called solid waste, or we call the rubber and plastic. And some other solid waste like the aluminium, plastic, and some other batteries like this. And the hazardous waste like the oil sludge, hot oil sludge, this kind. And this is a plastic, the products that we can get: flue oil, carbon black, and syngas. The flue oil, it have a very high heating energy, more than the 9,000 kcal each kilogram for the plastic oil. And about the waste tire oil, the heating energy is much more higher, 10,300 kcal. Although they can use at the cement factory, glass factory, or the bricks factory as a heating energy. And the carbon black, also it can replace the coal. It have the more than 7,000 kcal. Or it can be the raw material of the rubber, the paint things. Syngas, the second one. The third one, we can use it directly by throwing the purification system, and then it can back to the reactor to heat the raw materials. So just for the plastic, we can use it, recycle it for 100%, all the products that we can all recycle. And this is the processing process. The first one, like there are different states of the plastic because they are suitable for different pyrolysis plant. If you get the waste plastic, don't want to crush it, or it's not suitable to crush it, they are very big particles, then we can choose the batch type pyrolysis plant. It can put this mixed plastic into the reactor. Then we just close the feeding door to have the pyrolysis business. And if you chose the continuous type pyrolysis plant, it's better for you to crush the plastic because we need to feed and pyrolysis and discharge the carbon black at the same time. So we need to ensure there are no oxygen inside and no flue gas outside. just on not flue gas release. So we need to get this small, very small particles of the plastic. But the products, they're the same: carbon black, flue oil, and syngas. Just like the flue oil, we only can get the high oil yield, and the carbon black, the quality of the fully continuous one and semi-continuous one is higher than the batch type pyrolysis plant. And the syngas, also the same. We can get nearly 10 to 30% of the syngas. It can return to the reactor as a heating system. And this is the pyrolysis oil refinery plant. For if you want to purify the flue gas to just up these qualities of your flue oil, and then you can have this pyrolysis oil refining plant, or we call it a slating equipment, to get this non-standard diesel that have a higher quality than the flue oil, and we can use at this agricultural machine, mining machine, or ferry. This kind of places. This is the second equipment that we have. You can see this is a diesel. And some final products and applications. The flue oil, blower heating, heavy oil generator, refining to diesel, and the carbon black, blower heating and refining. It also have a high heating energy and a large application uses. Syngas, heating, burning, heating reactor. Except it can heat the reactor, you can link with other factory that need this energy to save the syngas, because we have plenty of the syngas and some of them they are waste. This is the project cases. In Yunnan, Chongqing, these two are all the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. And see, this is for the plastic, and the capacity is 50 tons. These two customers are all bought two line because they have more than 100 tons of the materials need to deal with. And this is the equipment, a fully continuous one of Kazakhstan, Australia, Chile. This is the condensation system in Thailand, Italy, France, Indonesia. You can see from now on we have more than 120 countries we have our customers. So it's very convenient to come to the client's factory nearby your regions and to know more information about this. You can see this is some project cases of different continents. Here are some customers in China. Well, in China, each province we have our customers. So if you want to come to our own factory and visit our clients at the same time, you can just come to our Chinese customers' project cases. Like this is a unit, pyrolysis plant unit in America, because there are many farmers in there. So they will use this to get the flue oil from the waste tire, and then by using the distillating machine, they can get the diesel to use at their agricultural machine. And also we have our fully continuous pyrolysis plant in America. Here are some feedback. This is a customer in India. can see here. Have a good feedback of our engineer and our equipment. And this is some customers in America. And here comes our service. We have pre-sale service, on-sale service, and after-sale service. About the pre-sale service, you can visit the factory production workshop to know how we build this equipment, how the material, and what is the technique we use. And second, one-to-one equipment configuration plan, because most of our clients, they have different state of the raw materials and different capacities, and like their workshop is different, so they have different other requirements. So we will give you the one-to-one equipment configuration plan, depends on your requirements. And the second, the plan, the equipment placement site. This is the giving by our engineer, help you to have a good plan of this workshop, of your workshop, the placement of the equipment. And the second is the on-sale service. When we build this equipment, you can check the production conditions of the machine and communicate to progress of this equipment manufacturing. After-sale service, for all of the equipment, we have 1 year of warranty, except this manual damage or the spare part. And second, the guide, equipment installation, and commission. So this is the service by our engineer. They can come to your workshop, no matter you are in China or you're abroad. They can come there to help you to install, to operate. And the third one, the technical training, to train your workers how to use our equipment more efficiency and more saving, more safe control. And here are some company profile. We are the Doing Group. You can see here is the name of our company, Doing, because it's the pronounce is very same as our Chinese name, Dongying. So we have this name, a unique name of Doing. And we are one of the subsidiaries of the Doing Holdings. This is our company's name. And you can see the company in our live show, we call the Henan Doing Environmental Protection Technology Company. Henan is the province name. We are in Henan province in China. So we are a comprehensive environmental equipment manufacturer, integrating technology design, research, and development, the machinery production, sales, and after service in one. And the second step is our main business. Except this equipment that we introduced, the plastic pyrolysis plant, we also have other solid waste and hazardous waste treatment equipment, waste tire, plastic, rubber, oil sludge, aluminium plastic pyrolysis plant, pyrolysis OU, used OU to diesel installation plant, and the related environmental protection device. And now our products are sold well in 90 countries and regions around the world. Here this two picture is in our country, in our company, and here is our factory's picture. So our picture is nearby our company. You can come here, come to our company first. It's in Zhengzhou City, Henan Province, China. It's more convenient about the transportation. You can come here by plane or high-speed train. And then we have a deep communication of your requirements and have introduced about our equipment. And you can talk with our engineer to give the program. Then we will take you by car to our factory for nearly 40 minutes to our factory to give you a detailed introduction of different device. And this is the service. Like we have more than 2,000 customers, exporting countries. The picture is the data is renewed. More than 120 countries, technical engineer, more than 550 employee, and provide the technical support 24 hours. You can contact with us at any time. And in the common place, we have our WhatsApp and email, so you can just contact with us, or you can send a private message to us. Tell us your the contact ways for you to be more convenient, and our sales manager can send you some catalog, the quotation, and the certificate. Here are the certificate, some patent, and some license of the ISO, the European Union, or other regions. You can see here is the certificate. We have this kind of patent, more than just 30. And this is some introduction about the equipment and our company. Well, just during this introduction, do you have any questions about this? Let's have a 3D video to show how to work of the fully continuous one. Wait a minute. Here is the logo of our company. The fully continuous pyrolysis plant. We have the feeding system, condensation system, flue gas treatment system, and the slagging system. This is the purification system. And those with the diameter of less than 1 to 2 millimeter of the rubber powder will convey it to the horizontal feeding angle by this rubber powder lifting scroll conveyor now. And then this conveyor, it will convey to the reactor for heating. The furnace of the reactor adopts this indirect heating design, with flame heating air and air heating equipment outlet. You can see here the green part of our fixed section through with the oil gas enter the buffer tank upwards, and the carbon black will fall back to the slagging discharging system for the bottom. And this is a buffer tank. It can use to slow down the gas and to participate the impurities. And next, we come to the buffer condensation tank. We have 3 tanks to further participate the impurities and have a buffer effect. The outside is a water cover, which can just condense. It have the good condensing effect. And this is by throwing the U-tube design, it will use to balance the pressure and prevent the oil gas from entering the oil tank after the pumping, and the oil will stored in our 2-ton storage tank. And next we come to the vertical condensers, which is used to increase the cooling area and ensure that all the oil gas are cooled down. They have several types inside. We have 3 one. And then this is the micro pressure. You can see here, micronegative pressure process to reduce the contact of the carbon black and flue gas. And then we will have a water seal to prevent the tail gas from flowing back upwards. And then this is our optional environmental protection device, the tail gas deodorization treatment system. The first one is the air-cooled cooling device, which can just replace this water cooling. They have two choices. The second is a post-dust collector, which is used to remove the dust from the flue gas. Here, the second one. And the third one is a glass fiber reinforced plastic sulfurization tower. The flue gas has been cooled below 120 degrees when it's entering this part. And this is the air equalizing device in our tower. Can disperse the flue gas and make it contact with the spraying tower mist more effectively. And this is the moisture, the layer of the dismissed device. And then this is automatic OU just the pumping system for the fully continuous equipment. And we can get the flue OU as a heating energy, or it can heat the reactor, heat this like the burning system, the cement factory, bricks factory, and many places. This is a whole line of the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. Any questions about this? Do you have any other information you want to know? You can just type in the comment place, or you can send the message to us. Our sales manager will give you more information like the catalog or the quotation. Well, the fully continuous pyrolysis plant have the capacity of 15 ton, 20 ton, 30 ton, and 50 ton. Whether you can choose depends on your capacity, and they have different efficiency. Most of them can work with 45 to 60 days. That if you are interested in this fully continuous pyrolysis plant, you can contact with us, give you more information, and we are the Doing Group, one of the manufacturer of the pyrolysis plant. We can recycle this waste tire, waste plastic, oil sludge, coal tar oil sludge, to the diesel, to the flue OU, to the carbon black, and the same gas. Just environmental friendly business. So we have a high market, a large market to do this, whether it's in China or in other countries. Now we have our customers in China, in each province we have, and in abroad, more than 120 countries we have our customers. So this is it. Just if you want to get more information, welcome to contact with us. And our today's live show will at an end in more than 3 minutes. So any questions you have, you can ask me, or you can just contact with our manager. Here shows is a fully continuous pyrolysis plant. We can get the waste tire, waste plastic inside, but we need some pre-process to process it to the rubber powder or the plastic particles. Then it can ensure the fully feeding, automatic feeding, and the pyrolysis and discharge carbon black at the same time. This is it. Okay, and if you have any other questions, you can just leave. And no more questions, it's time to say goodbye. So, thank you for watching today. We are Ding Group, a manufacturer of device tire. Our company is in Henan City, Henan Province, China, and also we have our own factory, more than 40,000 square meters. Welcome all of you to contact and visit. And thank you for your watching today. Goodbye. We will have a nice deal next week for a different topic. You can have a look.